Hey guys, welcome to JazzedTutorials, and I would like to first and foremost apologize for my lack of uploads. My internet situation right now is kind of complicated, so I do try to upload when I can, but that's a little bit challenging at the moment. Hopefully things will get better. But I thank you all for watching my videos and helping me along the way get to where I am today. I sincerely love you and thank you for all of your continued support in my lovely journey through Photoshop. Right, enough on that. Let's get right to what we're doing. So, earlier this week, a lovely new album was created or put out on iTunes by a guy named Jesse McCartney. If you don't know who he is, look him up. He's pretty cool. I like his new style. It's kind of like a Bruno Mars meets Justin Timberlake kind of feel. Alright? That makes any sense to you? Alright, anyway, moving on. So, I went ahead in Photoshop and was randomly creating some random cool stuff. And I randomly made this cool throwback-like effect on this photo. So I thought I would share with you guys how I made that. So we're going to call this, I guess, a throwback effect, in a way, kind of. I'm not sure how well it will work with any other photos. I've only used a light and bright kind of colored photo, but you can try any photo you want, and it will look just as fine. Alright, open your photo, and with your photo opened already, you're going to then grab your lovely selection tool, or your magic wand tool, or your pen tool. Alright, and you're going to select your entire image of your person. Now, obviously, I have too high of a size to be using, so Alright, well, for some reason, mine's not selecting my image like it did before, but anyway, select your entire subject in your photo. For me, that's the person in the photo. For you, it might be something else, like a dog or a cat, I don't know. But select that subject within your photo. And once you have your selection, do a Command J, and that will then duplicate the selection that you have made. And once you do that, you will then have a new layer. Now, why are we doing that? Well, in case we want to make only effects on that particular person and not the entire image, we can then do it on that one person. Makes sense. Alright, now, once you've done that, we're going to then go ahead and add a gradient map adjustment layer. Now, gradient map adjustment layers are found over here. And they're right here. Click that lovely little friend there. And we're going to double click that. And you're going to select reverse. And then you're going to select these lovely colors here. Now for me, these come standard within my Photoshop. They may not for you. So let me explain and show you the colors I've chosen, in case they're not within your Photoshop. Oops. The first color I've chosen is this one here. It's like a creamy color. Alrighty-roo. And then for my next color of choice, we have this one here. Alright, and our third color that we have chosen is this lovely cherryish color here. Alright, and you'll see how I have it set up here on my lovely gradient. I went cream, blue, red, cherry, cream, blue, cherry, cream. Alright, and follow that setting and hit return and okay. And then once you've done that, drop your opacity down to 75%. 75% opacity with your blend mode set to soft light. And then you will see the following effect you see on my screen here. Alright, looks pretty cool. Now, again, if for whatever reason this does not look well on your photo and it looks really too distorted, too saturated, you can alter the settings by playing around in your blend modes and your opacity, and you should get a similar effect to what you see here. But again, my number, opacity, and my blend mode may not work for you, but it works for me. So again, trial and error and see what looks good to you. Alright, then to finish the main effect off, I'm going to add a texture. And this is a texture I found on google.com. I'll provide the link for you guys to download below, because you will need this to make it look really awesome. And voila. And I set my layer to overlay with an opacity of 49%. And that's what we have right there. Pretty nifty, eh? Now, I felt like the photo needed a little bit more extra stuff to it, more extra jazz and stuff, and really a throwback feel to it. So I went ahead and went on google.com, and I just googled some old vinyl records, and I copy and pasted them onto a layer above my background layer, and I just kind of arranged them like that. And as you'll notice, in the middle of each of the vinyl records, I have the actual CDs. I have each CD of his records on there, just so it looks pretty, relevant to who the person is and whatnot. But again, that's up to you, optional, but I do think that looks pretty awesome, and it really gives it more of a throwback feel, to my opinion. So this is a simple throwback effect. It's really awesome, I think, in my opinion. If it was helpful to you in any way, hit the like button. If you thought it was really awesome and you want to see more stuff like this, hit my subscribe button. I try to post twice a week. Sometimes it's only on Wednesdays, but I do what I can to help the community of Photoshop fans. So, yeah, that's my spiel, that's my tutorial, that's how you do it, and I really hope this was helpful to you in some way. If you have any questions, suggestions, or concerns, or comments, or whatever you may have, you may inbox me here, you can comment below, and you can also email me at JazzedTutorials@gmail.com if you have any real special requests you want to see that you don't want to have throwing out there on YouTube. But yep, that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and again, I apologize for the lack of posting on YouTube. I will try my best to get better at it with my situation I'm in right now, but yeah. Alright, later guys. Bye.